Oh, welcome back. It's Mon Bazou Day. How you guys doing? This is Hybridsteel, and today on this Saturday day thingy, it's Saturday. I've got to put all of this wood in the back of this car and then take it to my brother because my brother wants some firewood. So I've got to load the car up, and then we've got to go and talk to Francis. And then when I've talked to Francis, he's going to pay me. And then when he's paid me, I'll have a lot of cash. Now, the thing I wanted to do today was to start getting the maple syrup flowing. Now, if you did see my previous video, we actually did a load of seeding. So we chopped down the trees. We made sure they were sort of like there and they're working and they're growing. And we've cleared a few other bits and pieces. And the idea is to just let them grow out and see where I need to chop out some more and where I can plant some more, and just basically build the field of harvest. That's what we did in the previous go of this game as well. If you remember, we had I actually can't remember how many trees I had at the end of it, but we had a lot of trees and they were all growing. They were producing so much maple syrup. It was really hard just to keep a whole. It was hard just to keep a rack of how much we were actually producing. So I don't know how long this is going to take me because I can only fill the car up to so much, and I chopped down a lot of wood, and I really do mean a lot of wood. Now those trees down there are all new because I cut them. I harvested them almost like day one we started back on this game, so they're almost ready to be cut again, so we can almost go log in as well. But I've got all of this wood, and I've got to see how much I've got to get. I'll tell you what, it's a lot of wood, man. Right, I think we can get one more back in the back. Yeah, that'll do. Right, I'll get this over to Francis. We'll go from there. Should be all right. Maybe. It's too late. I'll come back for them. I need to get the wood out of the seat I'm in, and then I'll come back for the other three that I've just dropped. Hopefully this time I won't hit the curb. Or, well, not curb, gully. Next thing, pick up the wood that we dropped. Okay, that's those bits picked up. Okay, so this is going to take me a little while. I've got to basically take all of this wood over to Francis, and I don't know how long it's going to take me. So I'll be back in a minute. We'll go from there. At the end of the day, I need to do all this because it's £200 a barrel for the maple syrup, and then we got to buy all the accessories as well. So the piping, then we got to buy a pole or two. We got to buy some taps. Basically, just start getting maple syrup actually working. Currently it stands I'm making about $200 a bundle of wood, and I don't know how big a bundle of wood is, so I'm just going to take the whole lot over and see what he gives me, and then from there we'll work out how many barrels we can buy and what else we can get as well. So that's going to be fun. I also have to keep an eye on my fuel gauge because obviously the car uses fuel. I'm not using mods, I'm not using cheats, I'm doing this all by the book, as long, almost as vanilla as it can be. It's like vanilla ice cream topped with vanilla-y goodness and vanilla stuff. No raspberry ripple, no mint choc chip, just full-on vanilla. Okay, there's another $200 in. We got $666.84. I do need to go to the shop because I actually don't know if I've got any poutine that's left in my fridge. It's been a couple of days since we did the last video, so I'm just going to go and get one poutine and just one maple syrup, just so that we've got enough to get us through at least one day, and then I'll fill the car up with wood again and we'll come back and do another load. I'm probably looking at 2 more loads of wood at least. Yeah, we'll do all right. I've got to be honest, I'd like to be able to get to $1,200 so we can get the truck. I miss the truck, I really do. I don't mind driving the Beamer, but when it comes to a truck, it's nice to have something that can hold more than just one barrel or one piece of wood, Okay, fuel's alright. Right, first off, we'll run over the road and pick ourselves up some poutine. Cheers, my friend. I have one poutine. One poutine, one poutine, one poutine, and one poutine. Hey, how you doing?
Obey.
Stick that in there. Alright. I don't think I need anything just yet. I'm not looking to knock dents out or get things out of re-rust and stuff. But yeah, it's all good. Actually, a magnetic tray would be handy pretty soon. Ooh. A tire jack. We do. Oh no, we can do that here, don't we? Yeah. Right. Okay. Cool. Let's go. I need to go and stack some more wood. Oh, the joys of life. Right. I've got my snacks ready for a long, hard night. Especially just lumbering wood around. Hopefully this will be the last load I have to do. I don't really want to do anymore. Well, we got one load in the car. The rest of it's there. It won't take us long, but I've got to get some sleep now because it's getting dark. I don't want to use my torch. Right, it's an early start, but it's okay. Oh, I did have poutine here. Admittedly, it's 22% left, but we're okay. I've got some syrup as well. I did think a little bit ahead then. Yeah, that might not survive. Maple syrup, that will survive. It will survive. Oh. In the hole. There we go. Okie dokie chokey mokey. We have got a full car of wood. I'll go and see if my brother's up. If he's not up, I'm going to go and crown him because that'll be a laugh. Basically just means I'm going to pummel him until he gets up. But we've only got a little bit of wood left, which is good. So all those maple trees I took off that corner, that's basically, well, not maple trees, but all the pine trees I took off that corner. I think there was like 6 or 7 trees. That's where all this wood comes from. And it's doing its job. $654. I did have $666, but I had to buy some food, had to buy some syrup. I knew I was going to need it. I'll get through I'll deliver the rest of this stuff off, and then we'll be good. I think we'll hit, I want to say just shy of $1,000. Then we can buy maybe a barrel or 2 of maple and get some posts and get some bits and pieces, and we should be fine. Right, slam the brakes on, deliver this to the brother. 892. I reckon the last lot will pip us to about 900 and something. I don't know how much firewood I put in there. It was an awful lot though. So let me just go and get the last piece, and then we can go shopping. Right, okay, last load, and then when I come back, I've got to move my my wood splitter. So the reason why I've got to move the wood splitter is because obviously we're going to be burning wood to start with when it comes to the maple syrup creation. So we're going to need a way to heat it up, and burning wood is pretty much the only way. Unless we get the electricity company to come and install, but I can't remember how much that costs, and we're going to be grinding for just a little bit when it comes to maple syrup. So yeah, it's going to be one of those things. So it's $200 for a barrel from the maple guy. Currently I would buy 2 because, I mean, you take one, deliver one, use one, deliver one, use one, deliver one, and go from there. We don't have the truck, so I can't get any of the new nifty things that I've seen in there, which is a shame. Right, we're at 1,025. That's good. Okay, next stop, Maple Syrup City. So, the things we need to buy. We need to buy some taps. I'm probably looking at 2 packs of taps right now. A couple of spools of piping, because I don't know how many I've got that are actually ready to be syruped. And I think I just need 1 or 2 posts. The reason why I don't need that many posts is because I'm going to basically daisy chain every single tree to itself. So I don't need posts because the gaps between each tree is about 1.5 feet. So all these people that put out so many posts and stuff, you don't need that many. You can do the whole lot off of just like 1 or 2 little posts, depending on like the distance between trees. So hopefully when we get there, we'll figure this out. We'll be all right. I'm going to do my daily, go and have a chat with Jacques and Nomad, see where we are with them. And then we're going to have a chat with the maple syrup guy, because he's got the stuff we need. Oh, yes. And I want one of those big containers, like I think it was like 9,000 litres, like the ones you shove on the back, but they're pretty expensive. That's like next level. Obey, obey, obey. Oh, it's Normand. I thought it was Nomad. Yeah, cheers, mate. Most appreciated. Rightio. I don't think there's anything I really need right now. Actually, you know what? Could do with some standard like bolts, because, you know, reasons. We'll take some. We're gonna need them when I want to put my back. I want to put the boot on. Also, I want to put the sides on as well, and the bonnet. I don't care how bad the car looks. I just want to get it done. Right, maple syrup man. And I think I can only hold 2 barrels. One in the back seat and then one in the boot. Ooh, what the smig is that? I haven't been here for a very long time. What is that when it's at home? Okay, this place has changed a little bit since I was last here. Actually, the last time I was here was December 2023, so it's been a year. It's been a long time. What is this? A trailer syrup tanker for $25,000. Oh, brutal. This is amazing. So I remember having one of these, or 2 of these, upgrade to 9,600. That's 10 grand. This is massive. That's 50,000 litres, and that's $35,000. Holy shite. And we got 2 drop-off points. Okay, so we've got the drop-off point for the barrels. Back the old truck. Oh, hold on. But that goes on the back. Maybe we can drive that through here as well. That would be handy. And these guys are shut on Saturdays and Sundays, so I've got to remember that. Ooh. It's a truck bed, tank, and outside pump. So it would pump from one of the. No, that's the reservoir. Yeah, so it would pump from this into the back of this, and then you would fill the truck up with it. Wow. Okay, things have changed a little bit since I was last here. All right, that's definitely changed. Right, I need 2 of these. I think we can get 1 more in the boot. It'll be fine. Don't worry. Okay, well, I'm gonna need a post. Gonna need. There's 10 taps on that. I'm gonna need another packet of taps. At least 20, and then we're gonna need some of this stuff. This is $25 a piece, and we will be fine. Oh yes, right. I'm gonna clear out all the simple stuff. Hopefully, we'll be all right. All right, how you doing, buddy? Cheers, Eric. Have a great day, mate. Enjoy yourself, and I'll be back to pick up some of this stuff when I've got some sort of money. I don't know, I can't remember how much I get for maple syrup, but like 2 barrels worth should be okay. Maybe, we'll just see. I gotta be honest, if I can get like a couple of grand behind me, I've got to buy the truck. The truck's like, I think it's 1,200, 40, I think it's like 1,500 quid. I can't remember, but it's next to the garage around the back of here. So we can actually go and find out, because it's not that far away from where we are now. It's parked next to the other garages. Like, they put in a storage when I last played this. They put in a storage for like cars, so you could buy a garage and then you could you know, chuck your cars in there and so on and so forth. But I can't remember where the garage is. It's along there somewhere. Oh, there it is. I think that's it. There it is. Well, the truck was here. Well, maybe it's not here yet. I don't know. Unless it's out by someone. I don't know. If you do know where the truck is, let me know in the comments section, because I don't know. I'm a little bit lost now. Anyways, apart from that, I'm gonna go home. Got some maple syruping to do. Right, we have to get off at the second exit. Looking a lot better over here already. Planting up those trees when we first started, that was a good idea. I mean, they're still quite young, but we've probably only got about a week left in them, maybe, like real time. There we have it. As you can tell, I've been a little bit busier up here. Right, let's get the other barrel out. All good. Right, the post. Now the post I would put, because it's got to go in the back of that, so that should be completely fine. Now I just need, so this will go from here up to here, and then what will happen is that I'll start tapping the trees, and then the trees get connected, and then we can start pulling the pipe around. That's the plan. So the first one is this one. Next one. Now I don't know if I'm going to be able to stretch it to this one, so let me get my old pipe out first. So I'm going to go from here to here, from here to here, and then from here all the way to there, and that's okay. Next one then. Now there's not many other trees around it. I think this one's too young. Yeah, that's 66%. That's next. So what I would be doing is, on the next time when they're all ready to be like hacked out, which actually wouldn't be that long from now on, then what you do is I'd be putting the next trees in the line. So this line to this tree here, this is where I would put like another 2 or 3 trees, like, and then just cover the line from there. That's literally how I was doing this before, so it's gonna work again. There we go. So then we go from here. May have enough, maybe. Oh, just. So that gets all the immediate trees from this one. Now this one, this one, and this one, and this one, and this one are still growing. This one we can tap, so we might be able to come up the back of this one here, and to this one into, no, that one's still growing. This one definitely. I think this one's still growing. This one's ready, so we can go through these two. So if I put my piping down here, I need my taps now. It's going to be a bit mazy for a little bit until I start getting an order, and that's just the joys of life. Unfortunately, this is how it has to be until I can start coppicing more trees, because once you've got all the trees like ready to go, it doesn't normally take that long after a while, you know, because while you're actually like building up your empire of trees, you're producing maple syrup. There's no problems. Right, so that one's still growing, that one's still growing, that one's done. So I'm going to go from here to here. We might be able to stretch out to that one there as well. I think that one's okay. This one I think is still growing. No, we might be able to get that as well. We will try. Now, the reason why I used the pipe, where's my thingy? So the reason why I used this thing here is because then we can go off in different directions and keep it all in one area. Cool, I can put that in the fire. We got a fire lighter. Right. Let me just pop this down here. You can burn those, they're cardboard. So we've got our new taps there. Let's go and cover the rest of these trees. So that one goes to this one right now, and then when it's ready, we'll connect this one to this one, and we'll go all around this one. But yeah, this is the problem with starting, is that you can't move the trees, can you? So you just have to put up with it. I'll pop this down by my pump for now. Get that spare one as well. Okay, so 10 trees. It's not going to be a lot of earning to start with, but we got enough. I need to turn the pump on, which means I need to start using electricity. Home generator is not running. That's fair, because we need to fill it up. So that's job number 2. They're all ready to go. All right, job number 3. Sort out the car. I've got just over half a tank left. So So the reason why I need to know how much fuel I've got left is because I've got to do a trip up to the windmills. That's the other side of the map. So yeah, it's gonna be fun. Right, first off, let me get the... Where are my bolts gone? Do they fall down the back of the chair? Yep, they fell down the back of the chair. Right. Right, first off, where's my boot? Let's get this all nailed in, shall we? Well, I say nailed in. It's not nailing, is it? And this is why I had to buy another 12 bolts, because there's definitely not enough bolts to put the whole car back together. Now, being that I'm not going to be transporting much in the way of anything around, I can start putting the car back I can actually start putting the car together, which is nice. The only thing I've got to do from here is, well, yeah, I've got to do some stuff. I don't know if I'm going to have enough. Maybe. Well, that's the front. We need the fenders first. It's starting to look a bit more like a car. Okay, so how many do I need for the front? I need 2 for the front. And I need 4 for the bonnet. So that ain't going to happen today. Well, that's a bit of a shame. But there we go. The car's looking a little bit better, I want to say. Rightio. So, car's almost a car, apart from the bonnet. That's not too bad. We've done some wood. I need to eat some poutine. Oh yeah, we need to get that. Actually, it's not a bad idea. What's the time? Oh, it's getting late, isn't it? Right. Let me just... I've got to run the chainsaw over. And the loppers. Because I'm not going to be using them up this end. I'm not going to be doing any of my wood cutting this end either. If I need to do wood cutting, I'll do it all up by the shed. So if I bring the chainsaw and the loppers up here, then we can start messing around with these. Now I don't know how many times I don't know when the next time I can lop the trees are, so that's going to be a fun one to find out. And also I got to start planting more trees, and I'm going to be planting them on the lines. So it'll be like, okay, so if I've got a line here of like piping, this is where my next trees are going to be. So I'll start basically risking it for a biscuit and start planting up. Now, obviously there are more maple saplings all around, so I can take more. It just means I've got somewhere to put them. That's the thing. And as you can see, lots and lots of potential. See, that's potential, that's potential. So I've got all those maple trees I need to like rip. And then we just move all the saplings up to the top, which is what you need to do. You need to get all the maple together, all of it. So a bit like this one, we haven't done this one yet. So I'm going to cut it. I'll leave my loppers here a second. And then because I need to put it between a certain tree and a certain tree, so this one here, what I will do is I will zigzag it from that one to that one to that one to this one. So I need a tree here. So the reason why is because I'll go from I'll bring another tree in about here, and it will zigzag to this tree, zigzag to this tree, zigzag to my new one, zigzag to that one, and then down to that one. And that's literally how I dealt with this before. I just filled up lots and lots of gaps, and just went, well, a little bit maple syrupy. It was fine. It was all good. But yeah, that's the plan, is to fill all this all up with maple trees again and just be like the king of the castle. Okay, so it's getting near night time, which means maple syrup's not going to flow. I might as well just start it in the morning and hope, and just leave the generator on going most of the day. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start that up in the morning. Get the maple syrup running. I don't know how much is going to be in there, but it'll fill up the first tank. It's not going to be a lot with 10 trees, but it's a start. And the start means we can start moving things along and getting things done properly. That's where I'd like to be. So I'm going to pick up this operation in the morning. I need some maple syrup. I need to get some sleep, and we've got 85% of our gas tanks. So let me just fill this up first. The reason I'm going to fill this up is because we'll take this and get some more fuel. Stick that in the car. Get some maple syrup in me. 555-2109. Hey, Mum. Okay, Ma. And there we are. Right. Next stop, bedtime. After that, get the generator running, get the maple syrup out, or as much as we can in a day, and see what we can do. I need to head towards the windmills because we need stuff. Need to refuel the car, need to do this, and it's 11 o'clock at night. Go back to bed. 6:30 in the morning, rise and shine. On my trips, we better get ourselves some more maple syrup. Rightio, off we go to Neverland. Right, we got well over half a tank. Now, I can't remember which windmill it is, so we may have to visit all 3 of them. I've had way too many accidents up here. Oh, rabbit. Right, there's our targets. It's one of those 3. I can't remember which one that is. I really can't. Looks like I'm hiking. Right, first windmill, that one. Now, the reason why I need to be up here is because one of them has got a phone number on it for the electricity board. One of them has got a packet of weed, and the other one has got a spanner. Now, the reason why I'm writing this down is because, I don't know, in a couple of days' time, I would have forgotten I've done this. So, we got to climb to the top, man. It's going to be fun. It's a long way to the top of the windmill. We can put this in the car. Now, this will only get me 1 seed. The downside is that seeds can die. So before I plant this, I'm going to get a flower pot, I'm going to water it, I'm going to care for it, I'm going to look after it, and if I get another seed out of it, then I will go from there. I will basically learn how to garden properly just to make sure I do not kill my own profit line. Because if you kill your profit line for this, then I don't think there's any going back. I think this is the end. Right, let me just get down here and put it in my car. Apparently, my car is just sort of drifting down a hill. Fair enough. I can't remember which one does what. Let's put it that way. We don't know what just happened. Well, there we go. Got a spanner now as well. Yay me. Okay, there's one more windmill to go to, and that's that one. Now, I have no idea I can't remember anything to do with these, but I know this one's a bit further to walk. Now that I've explored all of this once again, because I did this ages and ages and ages ago. Now, I know one person in the comment is probably going to be sitting there going, hey, you can get the parts for the buggy if you really want, and I'm not really fussed. The reason why is because I've done all that. I've done all the buggies, I've got all the cars, I've done all this, and I've got all that. It's all on my other save, and it's completely fine. This save is really just for, I don't know, getting the car, getting the truck, and doing some bits like that. I don't really intend to play the full game of this. I just intend to just get to a point where if I'm earning money comfortably, then the game's basically over for me, because there's no real point in playing it after that. Once you've got everything, and once you're earning enough money, that's basically you've beaten the game. You don't really have to worry about it after that. So my next thing is getting the maple syrup running. So I need to get to the petrol station. We need to fuel up, and then we need to get the generator running, and then we're going to be earning some maple, and that's going to be good. And then I think we've only got about, we've probably only got about 4 or 5 days left until the trees are ready, and then we can lop again, double up our income for like maple trees, pull in some more poles, pull in some more pipe, pull in some more taps, and we're going to be starting burning maple syrup. And it won't take long. Once we've got like a good couple of runs, we'll be okay. And at that point, I think what I want to do is I want to get the car kitted up. I want to get all that sort of stuff done. And as it's Friday, I think Roger might be at the shop today. We can go and have a natter with him, see what he's about. Yeah, Roger's there. That's good. Then we go and say hello to Roger, and then see what happens. How you doing, Rog? Nice. I remember buying all of this. Back in the days when I had money. Right. So I need to spend 5 grand with him so he can open up this shop. Again, maple syrup is key. All good. Roll that back on. Stick that back in the car. Fantastic. Stick That in the car. Oh, that's not in the car. Now it's in the car. How you doing, guys? Yep, having a good day. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I agree. I don't know what I'm agreeing to, but yeah, I agree wholeheartedly. Lovely day out there. Lovely day. Right. $3 grand for the engine. We'll be back. Right. Next, poutine. I'm like half an hour early. Gotta wait, man. Gotta wait. There's the truck. Pretty sure that's it. How much is it? That looks like the truck. It's for sale, man. Ah, so it's on the same road. Okay, so it's on the same road as the poutine place. There she is. There she is. Okay, now we've got to go. Because once we get the truck, we're going to be fine and dandy. 2,500, man. Oh, I can't wait again. It's gonna be cool just to bumble around in it. And it saves going around in the Beamer. It also saves like if we're doing like multiple deliveries. You know, we could put a lot more in the back than we can in the back of a car. So that's okay. Now, so yeah, remember it's on the same road as the poutine place. 11:54 and we're nearly done. And then we can start turning my car into a show car. Yay! I'll start stripping it right down to nothing. That's the plan. Take that with me. I think I've got to talk to my brother. Got to watch the oldie policeman as well. He's not here. Let's go. Right, I'll get back to my brother, have a chat with him, see if he's going to build my garage. Pretty sure it's him I have to speak to about building my garage. And if he's all like, mate, you need some wood, then we're good for wood. I'll get all the wood I need. But yeah, we'll stop by Francis next. At some point, I will turn on the maple syrup. Don't go in the gully. Hey, Francis. How you doing, my bruv? Yeah, I agree. Well, pleasure having a chat with you, buddy. I'll be back next week. I know the sides for the truck are by his house. That's okay. I'll put these in my wheelbarrow along with my... yep. I'll put it in the wheelbarrow along with my potato. It's fine. Right. Maple syrup can go in here even though it's not really fridged. Now, I will have to leave the old generator running. That's why I bought more fuel. Thankfully, it might actually turn my fridge on. Go and stick this in the shed because we've got another one now. Yay me. And out. Now. Cool. Right. So that can stay there. This doesn't say anything about that, so that's probably a job. Okay, so that's going. Take a quick short run over to the old maple syrup. And as long as the tank is filling up, I'm good. Because if the tank starts filling, this means I can just leave it running until I need it. And I've got $436 to get me through. So, worst comes to worst, I chop up some trees and I'm fine. Right, we are sucking, it's running, and it does say it's very bad. That's completely fine. Ugh, get up on the table. We can have a look. Yeah, look, we got some maple syrup coming. It's not a lot. Right? it's gonna take a little while with just 10 trees. But like I said, I've got the chainsaw up here, I've got the loppers up here. I'm gonna basically create a new forest, and that's fine. We've got a couple more. Spouts. We've got some piping. It's gonna be okay. It just takes time to get this started, and as soon as it's started, which it is, it'll be okay. It'll be fine, and we'll get there. That's all good. Right. The last thing I need to do is I need to check which numbers I've got. I've got 2 phone numbers, and I don't know which one's which. So I'm not sure what hydro is. I don't know if that's a water company or people that are going to do something for me. And I've also got the number for a building contractor. That might be for the bunker. I can't remember anything anymore. It's been a very, very long time since I've played the beginning of this game. So the numbers I have are 558-7623. 7623. Okay, so that is a contractor. So that is for the road, and parking. All really expensive, so that's a lot of money. And the hydro one is 555-4743. You want to connect to the power grid. Excellent, so that's power grid. A letter will be sent to you in the mail. So basically they're going to send me a letter. That's fine. That's brilliant. Okay, so I know all that's on. That's cool. Okay, so now we're basically we're going to be running this, and this is going to cost me like $17 a time to fill up. It takes about a full can, so it's $17 roughly a day, I think it is. So we're gonna have to start making some money. So thankfully I'm gonna run it until I've got a load of maple syrup. Maple syrup is I'm just gonna tip as much as I can into a barrel and maybe just try and fill up the barrel, and we'll go from there. We got some burning stuff, we'll be all right. I just need to get the wood I need to get the wood splitter up there and we're all good. So until my next, actually, where's my to-do list? To start. Well, I've done all of that. Good friendship with Francis, complete the garage, buy the cottage to get more land. Okay, I've got to work on talking to Francis like every day I go past him. I've got to talk to him. Okay, that's fine. That's okay. Sell a barrel of maple syrup to the Federation. We will be doing that. And harvest a plant, make cannabis joints, sell a pack of cannabis joints to friends. You know what? The friendship with Francis and the cannabis go hand in hand. I've got to learn how to garden. Oh, that's going to be a righteous pain in my bubutski. So, yeah, I'm going to go and talk to my brother for a bit and get him to build my garage. That'll be fun. And we got to go from there. So, if you have enjoyed this video, hit the like, subscribe, and notification button below for all other updates. I will be back here with a brand new video live stream or whatever else I do on this channel. Until then, have a great rest of your day. I'm going to move the wood splitter, and then I am ready to start another fun-filled adventure up at the sugar shack, splitting logs. It's going to be so much fun. So hopefully I'll see you all later. I'm going to say peace out, have fun, enjoy everything you guys do, and have a great rest of your day. Bye bye for now.